Guys, welcome to this video. Like I explained in the last video, we have two conditions that we must fulfill. The first is to check if there's a winner. The second case we are going to do is to clean the board. In a case there's no winner, they keep on playing till they settle the problem. So that we have handled that of first part, so we're going to handle that of second part in this video. But I'm going to explain everything we're going to do, every step we are going to take, which is going to be in every video. We'll start implementing that of code. For that, let me clean this off so we can have a little space in our environment. We have talked about why this thing came to be and how it came to be, and the reason I'm moving it. Commented it out before because it was not of any use any longer. So what are we going to do now? I'm going to make use of this all post because all this all post is in the global environment. You can say that is an environment that is this what the two wire through is, which is this guy, and for that this is for player one, and the other one that is for player two. Let me go down so we can see that this is the wire through for that of player two. So let me go up here again. And where are we going to implement this? We want to implement it on top of here. Before the wire through for each of any player. Why do I want to put it here? We want to check whether if the board is full before the next player can play. If the board is, let's say an example, and after the player one got finished playing and then it's time for player two. Let's say we put it after the player two is done playing to check whether the board is empty. See, it's going to be a problem. And when player one is done playing, that's where the board got filled up, and then it's time for player two. The condition is going to be checked after player two is done playing. See, it's going to be a little bit of problem. But one is on top. Once player one is done playing, it's going to clean the board for player two to have the opportunity to play. So that's why I want to put it on top of here. It's going to be two. One is going to be here, and the second one is going to be for before the player two play. So if player two is done playing, it's going to check before player one play again. If player one is done playing, it's going to check before player two is done. Before player two will play. So there are two basically ways that we can. There are many other ways that we can handle this cleaning of the board. The first one, I'm going to check if one is also make use of string type of numbers. I'm going to say, like, we're doing something like this. One, if one is not in all pools, right? If and two is not in all pools, and three is not in all pools, and four is not in all pools, and five is not in all pools, six is not in all pools. When I mean not in, I mean this one is not inside here, because this all pools holds the current variable of each of these pools. When you say pools one, it's going to print out either one or x or o. If you say pools two, it's going to print out two. If it was changed in right now, it's going to print out this of one to going to print out 1 2 3 4 5 6 8 9, because it has not been changed. But when you run it down here, it's going to print out the player two, the particular position player two is played. This player two played in position let's say position 4, and let's say player one is x and then play in position 4. So this 4 is going to be changed to x. So all this our post 4 is going to be 4. Okay, I hope that is not complicated to understand. So we're going to check if one is inside this side is variable, which variable is holds this container. If it's not inside it, and 2 is not inside, if 3 is not inside, if 9 is not inside it, that means the board is not free for any other person to play, so we can clean the board. And this way, that's what we're going to implement. If one is not in pose, I think this is just simple to understand. If one is not inside here, we're going to do and it's not inside here. This is first step we are going to implement. We're going to do this in two steps. We're going to do this to for cleaning of the board. Now, another step we are going to do is to explicitly set our initial position, which is going to be constant, which is that 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. We're going to set it. We're going to make use of list comprehension. List comprehension is not hard to understand. I've made a video on it. We're going to make use of list comprehension to loop through all the out of initial condition, comparing with this of post to check whether if all those 1 2 3 4 5 6 8 9, whether if it's inside this of all posts. If it's inside there, that means the board is not food yet. If it's not inside there, that means the body is completely filled up. So these are the two basic way we are going to achieve. There's still a whole lot of other ways to achieve, but we are still going to make use of these two. For we can say that this method is easier for beginners to understand. The other method is for somebody that at least once you understand this, we can understand how this second one is going to work. That's just like the step two on how this is going to work, or you can say level two on how this is going to work. So that's basically what I want us to cover in this video. So in the next video, we'll start the implementation of all this. So I'll be able to see in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, but you can also like if you enjoyed this video. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.